Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna add a couple more photos from the Bula baby shoot. So let's get started. I'm gonna use this U3 for this one, and then VSCO app from my iPhone, and then let's add the highlight save. And I like the color from the red against the dark green in the back, so it stands out nicely. And what we can do is HSL, we can update the blue a little bit, just slightly, and then increase the contrast. So there are a couple of different things we can do from here. We can use the HB2 also. So there's a difference between the U3 and HB2. HB2 is more like concentrated on the brown. The U3 is more concentrated on the blue. So we can do this just to do some variation, and I'm gonna reduce a little bit even more for the exposure, and then do the 4:5 crop by the Instagram. So 4:5 slightly in the center, and then left or right, use some spacing from the left or right, slightly adjust it. Okay, so let me save this one. Okay, and then the next one, so I'm gonna copy the next one. It has a similar style. I'm gonna do a paste it here. It's too dark for me, so I'm gonna highlight save a little bit more, and I might choose a different one. Let's see what else we can choose. This one or G7? I think G7 is good too. So let's try this one, G7. U3 is good too. It's more stand out, and it's not overly blown out. So let me change back to the exposure, sharpness, and then slightly adjust the cropping. The right side needs a little bit more crop. Okay, so slightly adjust. Okay, so let me save it. And the next one, let me copy the U3 and then see how it goes. This one more on the mood side. We can do is do the U3 and then do a 4:5 crop. Because there are bokehs in the top, I'm gonna leave some more bokeh on the top. And there's some white area on the left. I'm gonna crop it even more. And because the head is tilted up, I'm gonna just crop it up more. Yep, so just make sure the head area is around the top third area of the frame. And then let me update the contrast. That's the before and after. Okay, so that's pretty good to me. And then let me save it. Okay, and then the next one, let me see which one is better for this. So you can go through. These are my favorite filters that I can choose. The C1 looks pretty good too here, because it's the green tone and the red. It's nice contrast. So I can use the C1 just for demonstration purpose. And then let me crop it down a little bit. So that's a before and after. the right hand side still have more room, so let me slightly crop it down. Okay, so save it. And let me see what else I can do for this next two. So C1, just keep it consistent. Let me increase the contrast, and then do a 4:5 crop from Instagram and nice backlight in the back with some bokeh in the back. So let me save this one. And then this one was using the flower in the back, blur out. So let me increase the sharpness a little bit, slightly reduce a little bit more of the exposure, and then slightly rotate more perpendicular to the ground. Leave a little bit more dress because it's the majority of the outfit in the red, and it complemented with the background with the red in the back with the flower blown out. Okay, so let me see what else. This one we can do is do the slightly temperature change also, and let me check the yellow saturation and then the exposure a little bit more. So that's a before and after. Okay, so these two, I think they are similar. So I think these two, the one that we just added, is the same. So let me skip that one, and then let me paste it here instead, and then add more lights back. And let's check out what happened to other filters. I think the C1 here is good, so let me do 50% of C1 in this case. So that's before and after, 4:5 crop, slightly rotate a little bit. Okay, so once it's saved, I'm gonna copy this one and then paste it here, and then do a 4:5 crop for Instagram here. And then save it. And this one was in between the flowers. I can adjust the lighting a little bit more, and then the highlight save, and then 4:5 crop. And then the next one, so this one is backlight. I might use the, let's see which one. So U3, let's try U3 on this one. And then reduce the exposure, highlight, save, increase the sharpness. And then slightly adjust the cropping. And then rotate a little bit perpendicular for the rotation and the perpendicular to the ground. And this side, I'm gonna crop that one. Okay, so and then let me reduce a little bit more. And the HSL, I'm gonna reduce the blue a little bit more. Contrast increase more. Okay, so that's good, and then let me save it. And I'm gonna copy these two to the next one, and then increase the lighting a little bit, because this lighting it was darker in front, so I increase back the exposure back. And these are using the 56mm F1.2 Fujifilm X-T2. And then let me save it, and then let me say, let me increase the lighting a bit more. Okay, that's good. So that's it for today's editing video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more video coming up. Bye.